Hello, it's Randy Duck here again, and today I have another replay for you in the Tier 7 American tank destroyer, the SuperHellcat. Now, if you watched my previous video, the SuperHellcat, that sort of goes into a bit more detail of the gun statistics of the tank. This video here is more about this game. This game is a really big game for a Tier 7 tank destroyer. Now, one thing in my previous video did show was just how good the camo of this vehicle was. It really is like such a phenomenal camo of this on this tank, which my other video I think really showed that. Now, although this replay does have that in it as well, what it does show you towards the end of the game of this tank is how good this mobility of the tank is and how much that can help you, and is why I enjoy this tank so much. So we're on Fisherman's Bay, and I'm going to a sort of position I quite often like to start the game at on this map. I'm in a bush here where we've got almost like 3 bushes, so if I need to shoot, the chance, I'm much less likely to get spotted. I'm also positioned in a way that I'm sort of reverse. I can reverse up to this building behind me, and it can sort of give me a bit of, it can almost prevent line of sight. If I can see something coming or a light trying to rush across, I can try and back up to try and block the line of sight and reduce me getting spotted. And then if I do get spotted, I'm positioned in such a way that I can drive away from trouble rather than having to reverse. Because if I'm having to reverse, then reverse speed of this tank's very slow, so it's a good chance that I might not make it. So you have to put yourself in a position that you can escape. Always think of what if this happens, how am I getting out of this scenario? Always think like that. That's the best way I find to play. Now, this does show how filthy the camo is, because I'm shooting at a tank which is 113 meters away. I didn't even get spotted. That's pretty disgusting right there. Now, I do have this on this tank on my crew. I run camouflage and muffled shot. I don't run the bush cover one, but I run 2 out of the 3, and I also run camouflage as an equipment. So I'm pretty stealthy. Now, it's the start of the game. Let's say this position's worked out fairly nicely at the start. There's not much need for me to move at the moment because I'm picking up that early bits of damage, and I'm looking at my map. I'm looking at the positions where our tank are. I'm thinking, right, they might spot something now because they pushed quite far down into the town. And fortunately for me, they did spot the T-25 pilot. Now, he is in all sorts of trouble because this DPM, as you're witnessing here, is crazy. I am tearing him to pieces right now and really racking up the damage. It's unfortunate for him to get spotted like that in the open, but this is great for this. This is the scenario I was hoping for when you go to his position. It doesn't always work out like this, but when it does, it's really great just to get that nice early bit of damage into the game. As you can see, look, we're only on the 12th minute of the game. I've now picked up 2,247 damage, 300 assistance, and a kill. So it's been a nice start. But because I've had that early damage, I'm thinking now, if I do die, it's not going to be the end of the world. I'm not going to have a terrible game. It's obviously not going to be the best, but it's not going to be a terrible game. I'm not going to go out for nothing. So I can afford to take more chances now, trying to get a bigger game. Because I'm looking at the position of where my team is, and they're pushing out of the town. And for all I know, we're just going to sit in the cab. But I know I've got all that support behind me, that if I spot these guys, if I push a bit more aggressively, get ahead of the battle, I'll be the one reaping the rewards for that risk. Basically, I'll be getting the assistance, which is what I'm trying to do here. And you can get to that sort of speed. Like already I'm up to sort of 50 kilometers here. You can see how quickly I can get to that speed, how quickly I can move around the map in this tank and reposition later on in games to get different angles and to chase the damage. So I spotted this Tiger 2, managed to snap a quick shot into the side of his turret there. Just seeing if I can get a cheeky little shot. I mean, that was slim, but yeah, now we're just moving along. I know there's going to be a few there's a mill somewhere, and I'm thinking, where is he? Where is he? And there he is. I spot him there in the bush. I managed to get a quick shot into his tracks there, which tracked him in place, meaning he can't lean down and shoot at me. I'm hoping his crew's not good, so I can permanently track him now, which seems to be the case, right? I was thinking my team might shoot him, I'd get some assistance. What's actually happened, I've pretty much farmed all his health myself. I'm now on 3k damage, sort of 1,500 assistance, and I now I can see I've now realised how many of their team is pushing to our cap. So this is where the mobility comes in, because I need to get there quickly, because what I don't want to happen is them to rush the cap, we not have vision on the cap, and they then cap us out and we throw away, which looked like an almost certain win, only to lose by capping. That would be a bit of a shame, a bit depressing. So I'm trying to push forward now. I've seen this tiger while I'm trying to get a couple of shots in, and then I realised that I can't just sit here trying to get shots, you know, waiting for the shots. I've just got to go, you know. I have to be the one pushing in now. I haven't got any choice but to go. They're in the cap, 44 seconds. It's no good me sitting there playing sort of passive, not worrying about will I get shot, because it's been taken out of my hands. So I've got 30 seconds to the clock. I have to go. So this is why I'm now rushing. But you can see 70 kilometers an hour. I'm zooming along. I'm able to get to this cap now. So I'm taking snapshots on the move because I haven't got time to. I didn't have time to stop. But I realised that they got a reset. So now I've got all the time in the world just to farm this 53 TP in the back. So you know, I know now. I'm not scared that it's not getting a reset. I can see there's a minute on the clock, and I might as well take this kill, which I do. I'll move over now. Now it's just about finishing the game strong, making the most out of this. I've already got 4,200 damage. I see this type 5.9. I'm just, you know, there's only one thing left to do, right? You know it's coming. We've got to do it. It's got to be done. Put a shot in. Brilliant, and end the kill with a ram kill. Now all what's left is to see the results. Now as you can see, we've had a massive game here in a tier 7 tank destroyer. 10 kills, 4,552 damage, 2,851 base XP. We've had a monster game. We picked up, now as well as this, we picked up 2,000 assistance. It's been a really good game. In the space of 6 minutes 39, we've picked up 10 kills, 4,500 damage, 2,000 assistance, Paul's medal, high caliber, and a cheeky ram at the end there. So yeah, it's been a really good game. I've been loving every minute playing this tank. I hope you enjoyed the video, and happy tanking.